Well, hello there, running ears. I am here at right by Epic Universe. I can actually see I'm staying in the Stella Nova. This is the first night this hotel has ever been here. So if you want to see the video on that, that's not Run Disney related, but I had to record it, so it was really, really awesome. I can see the Terra Luna right next to me. It's not open yet, so it's not even lit up, but it is a really cool sight. The hotel room, I had to record here. Checked it out. The stars are around me and stuff. And let me tell you about the third floor. It is very, very magical in itself. If you're here, go down to the third floor, turn to the right. You're gonna like that surprise, so that's a cool one. So, but we're gonna get into Run Disney because there is some news that has just dropped. But before we do, guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. This channel keeps growing because of you guys. I've even met some of you guys here. It's awesome to interact with you. Yes, I am better. And I plan to be at Disneyland next week, actually, in about a little over a week. I will be over there and I will be interacting with you guys. Alan, I'm coming and I will see you there. My good Run Disney friend, we'll see you there. And I will do another video on last minute tips and tricks before we go out there, so that is coming up also. And yes, I started to do these videos sometimes a little bit shorter because they can drag on forever. So the Princess Digital Event Guide has dropped and I will do a video just on that, and that is coming up very soon also. But before we get into today's topic, we did have something to talk about really quick, and that is the fact that we got our Run Disney survey. So you got that via email and I was answering it. I recorded the whole thing. I won't go over it because I think that it's not it becomes counterproductive going over the whole thing. You're going to be able to see there the information there. So this is where you really have to be honest if you don't like something. Even if I say it's good but you don't like it, please put it there. There's going to be places for comments, and please comment and let them have it, whatever it is. But again, ultimately, if these runs sell out, they're not going to change a lot of stuff. So the more that they sell out, and the quickness that they sell out, and the fact that they don't have to do much refunding or changing around, they're not going to change that much. So whenever you put something there in a complaint, make sure that you follow through on it, so that way Disney knows that you are serious. And just to talk about something that I did put that I felt strongly about, and I saw it, totally forgot about this. It was something that happened during the 10K because I only ran the 5 and 10K. But as we were coming out of the boardwalk area going into Epcot by the restrooms, I could smell smoke, and I turned and there was somebody smoking there. It's a non-smoking area. That wasn't the disturbing part because I have seen that happen before. I've seen people run at races, which makes no sense to me. But I did have to include this because I went up to security and I pointed them out and said, hey, these people are smoking. This is not a smart thing when runners are coming by. It's cold and flu season. They're more susceptible. And the answer that I got was, we don't care if people smoke. They can do whatever. They can smoke whatever they want, I was told. And they said, we're not going to do anything to them. And then I said, well, I'm allergic to smoke and that bothers me. All of a sudden he went into motion and decided to go tell them to stop. But I found that kind of disturbing. So I let them have it. I let them have it in the survey, and I actually emailed them, and I did talk to a manager about that. They did tell me to put that in the survey just to make sure. But that's a kind of an example of what you should do just in case there's something that really bugged you about the runs. Make sure that Disney knows about it. Email them, follow up if you want to, but make sure that you have that there. So now for the big news is that we had the theme drop for Wine Dine later this year because because registration's coming up very soon, and I'm going to take a different approach on the tips and tricks because I'm going to get to register a week earlier, and that is also because I am a legacy runner for that one. And I've been forgetting year after year. I'm going to record almost everything, blackout if I have to. So that way you guys who are going to be watching this channel can see exactly what you're going to have to fill in order to go through the registration and what it means to finally get to the very end, instead of you thinking, oh, I'm done, and then you don't get in because you didn't click fast enough when you know that you finished your registration. But the theming came out, and the theming coming out, some of you people have already told me I'm not gonna do it, or wow, this is the greatest thing. But let's take a look at the themes. So we'll start off with the 5K, which is Mulan and Mushu, and we got eggs and bacon. And of course we have Olaf for the 10K, and we got some fruits and vegetables. Now this one's my favorite, Lady and the Tramp, and we got some spaghetti for 13.1. We got the 3 good fairies, and we got cake. So I'll go one by one, and I'll start off with the 5K. So the 5K is Mulan and Mushu. And although I love these characters, one of you actually flat out sent a message to me and said, I love Mulan, but we seem to have a Mulan themed run every year, it seems like. And that is the truth. There's an overkill. I didn't even mind one of the Muppets again. I love the Swedish Chef. I think that would have been a good thing. And maybe Animal would have been one. I agree. The 5K, we're just overkilling Mulan. It's a great character, but again, let's get a little bit of freshness in there. So the 10K was Olaf, and Olaf has been represented. It's been a couple years, but he's been represented before. It's a little bit different take because he's in summer, and again, the run is in November, but you see all the fruits and vegetables, and so and then of course the carrot is in the box, in the cart with him. So of course the carrot is for his nose and stuff. But I love Olaf. I think that one's okay. So the next one is a half marathon, and this one to me is my personal favorite, the Lady and the Tramp. I don't believe I've seen Lady and the Tramp, at least not in a long time. Lady and the Tramp is overdue, and of course it's got a pizza theme. So I'm sorry, a spaghetti theme, Italian theme, and so again it fits in with Wine and Dine. I really do like the Lady and the Tramp for the half marathon, and that one is my favorite. So lastly, we have the challenge, which is the 3 good fairies from Sleeping Beauty. It is a great theme. I like the fact that they're there. I'm not sure if they're worthy of a challenge, and I think maybe because of the 3 of them, that the 5K, 10K, they represent that, the 3, and that's why they have the 3 of them. And of course the cake and stuff, the icing on the cake. But I still think they're not major enough to carry a challenge. I've always said that Figment should be the official challenge weekend medal every year, just like Mickey is for the marathon, just like Goofy is for the Goofy challenge, so forth and so on. I really do think that they can really piggyback on the popularity of Figment. So, but we're gonna have the 3 good fairies, which their names are, and I had to look this up. So their names are Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, and they basically protect Princess Aurora from Maleficent, and so great characters. Again, I just don't think that they're enough to carry a challenge. I do, again, I'm gonna say it over and over and over. I really do think that they should make Figment the official for the whole weekend, and that's my thoughts on the medals. But the theming, and that's what's going to be on the medals. But I'm going to turn it over to you. What do you guys think? Do you agree with my my assessment on these medals? Do you disagree? And if you disagree, please put it down in the comments. And I love the comments. A lot of times I wish I could do a reaction video. And one of these days, I actually think that maybe once or twice a month I might go live, and so you guys can see me when I sit there going like, you got a great point. And a lot of times I'll be reading stuff and I go like, man, that's a good point. And so I don't know if my answers a lot of times reflect that, but a lot of times I sit there going like, man, that was a good point that I didn't see. But so let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the Wine and Dine theming. But without further ado, I'm going to thank you very much for your time. Again, I'm going to make these videos a little bit shorter when it came to the subject matter. I'm not going to add a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to say like I usually do, and especially from this nice place. I hope that one day you guys get to stay here. But create a magical day, create a magical run, and guys, see you sooner than later.